This week, we are taking a look at some of the diligent students who put in extra work to graduate early. We will also meet a teacher who not only has a passion for science, but a knack for tie-dyeing t-shirts. Welcome to the first edition of WTHS News in 2022. I'm Lucy Johnston. Tupelo High School is home to over 50 different clubs and honor societies. Whether it be ping pong club or future medical professionals, there's a club for everyone. Last semester, students were enjoying participating in club meetings bi-weekly. Unfortunately, with the new Omicron variant spreading rapidly, students are no longer able to meet at the club's designated time. Max Enos takes us back to first semester when club members were happily taking part in normal meetings.
Clubs are back in person this year after the COVID-19 cases made them virtual last year. Ms. Asia Sparman is head of the clubs. She explains the importance of clubs.
Clubs give students an opportunity to share their interests with others, to, as I stated, to have community service and provide the community with a lot of different ways of doing things, of learning things, and it gives them something to aspire to be.
Sophomore Clay Cordell is a member of the ping pong club, and he says he's most looking forward to getting together with other people.
Just getting together and playing ping pong and, just meeting new people, making friends. It'll be fun.
Freshman Camille Brennan chose THS Voices because she really enjoys singing.
Well, I really enjoy singing, and I've been doing singing for a really long time, so I decided to sign up for the club.
Sophomore Miller McCoy is a member of the Body Club, and he said it's just a fun activity to do.
I think it's important because biking is just a fun activity to do. It's good exercise, and I just really enjoy biking. And I think if you find other people that like that, you can have a good time.
A few clubs to mention are FEA, FCA, Zen Club, and Triggers Club. They are an important part of school, and doing them in person gives students opportunities to meet new people. Max Enos, WTHS News.
Thanks, Max. Club members are looking forward to meeting again when the COVID numbers drop. Speaking of COVID numbers, all Tupelo schools were closed Friday, January 14th through Tuesday, January 18th. All schools return Wednesday the 19th in hopes of everyone getting healthy over the break. For some students, graduating early is the best path towards accomplishing their future goals. Ava introduces us to a couple of students who have decided this is the most fitting option for them.
Thank you for calling AFA at the core. Please hold.
While many seniors are on the downhill stretch of their senior year right now, some have already graduated. One of those recent graduates is Grace Shettles, who is currently interning at the American Family Association radio station.
Because it gives me a chance to work in a job more close to full-time and get an experience into the real world and get a head start on that.
To graduate early, students have to have completed all of the course requirements.
Because I have more than enough credits, and I figured working in a job into my field where I'm going to college would be more beneficial than being at school doing filler classes.
While Gray is spending his semester at AFA, some students are still here at the high school. While Gray graduated a semester early, Maddie Lyons is graduating a year early. Maddie was classified as a junior last semester and is now classified as a senior.
It's a faster way to get out of high school, and it's easier for me to jumpstart my life, basically.
According to Miss Manessa Hadley, the school counselor for early graduates, graduating early can be beneficial for some, but it's not for everybody.
What I always tell students when they're graduating early is to make sure that they're prepared. Preparation is the key.
Ms. Hadley also notes that if early graduation is right for the student, it can be an amazing opportunity.
Graduating early is a huge life-changing, it can be a huge life-changing experience.
If you're interested in graduating early, you can find more information on requirements on the Tupelo High School website, or you can talk to Ms. Hadley in J Building. I'm Ava Lacey, WTHS News.
Thanks, Ava. As we transition into sports, we are deeply saddened by the loss of a beloved coach here at Tupelo High School. Coach Brian Robinson impacted so many students both on and off the field.
Hi, I'm Shelby Spain with This Week Sports. Before we returned from Christmas break, our very own football team took an unexpected loss when they found out Coach Brian Robinson passed away. He impacted several students and staff, not only as a teacher, but also as a coach.
Coach B-Rob, you know, his biggest thing was instilling hard work and determination for each kid, and that was the lasting impact he had, was to push kids to better themselves and to reach their goals through that hard work and determination.
He taught me life lessons and things that you should dwell on and strive for. Don't worry about the big things. He always told me, worry about the small things first.
He actually did a bunch of things. He was the powerlifting coach. He brought spirit to the weight room that will never be forgotten. He always encouraged us, pumped us to be our best.
He kind of understood that in today's world, guys kind of want to talk in this type of manner. And I thought he did a very good job of that. And a lot of the guys respect him.
A great man. One of the best men we ever had that come through Tupelo.
Coach Robinson left a mark on many. His presence will definitely be missed. Senior football player Jakarius Clayton signed shortly before the winter break. His choice kept Tupelo High students on edge for months. He chose to further his career too. Jakarius is currently enrolled at Mississippi State University. He went from signee to college student in just a couple of weeks. This won't be the last you hear of him. Last week, Tupelo basketball took on the Oxford Chargers. The girls took a victory with a score of 42-23, and the boys sent us home with a winning score of 70-64. The basketball team skills are leading to further places outside the dome. Player Braxton Bishop was selected for the Mississippi-Alabama All-Star Game, and Gavin Shannon and London Fields were selected for the North All-Star Game. Girls, Audrey Houston and Michaela Riley will also be competing in the North All-Star Game. Tonight at 6 p.m., basketball will compete against Starville High School in the Dome. Tomorrow we'll play in Shannon. The girls will play at 6 and the boys will play at 7. We'll have more sports updates soon. I'm Shelby Spain, WTHS News.
Thanks for the update, Shelby. It is inspiring to see so many students having the opportunity to do what they love after high school. Speaking of doing what you're passionate about, Maddie James takes us behind the mask as we get to know Mr. Mason.
Mr. Joel Mason is a teacher in the Tupelo High School Science Department. However, Mr. Mason enjoys science not only as a career, but as a passion as well. Tie-dyeing is an activity that many individuals take part in their lives, but many do not know the science behind it. Mr. Mason describes the process of making his favorite style of shirt, reverse dye.
Finished, whether it's a liquid dye or ice dye, I just wrap it up and I batch it for about 20 hours. That just means I just tuck it away and forget about it. Once I'm done, I wash it out and then I wash it again in the washing machine.
The scientific reasoning behind these creations is best explained by Mr. Mason himself.
It's a Procyon fabric dye, and it works with any natural fiber. Wool, works with rayon, and works great with cotton.
The best advice Mr. Mason gives others who are interested in creating tie-dye shirts is to have fun.
Don't get too hung up on what you think the outcome is going to be. Just have fun with it.
If you would like to see more of Mr. Mason's creations, you can check out his designs at Wanted Dyed or Alive on Instagram, as well as Change Skate Shop in Tupelo. I'm Maddie James, WTHS News.
Thanks, Maddie. I think I might just have to get one of those tie-dye shirts. That's all we have for this week. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media accounts and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this week's edition of WTHS News, and have a great weekend.